Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. If you have no clue who I am, well, hi, my name is Lilian Loride and I am an international educator and ambassador for the nail brand Light Elegance. Today it's time to move over to the nail photography series part 2. I know you guys have been waiting so long for this, but I really wanted to make this perfect for you guys. So hopefully you'll like it, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more nail photography videos. And please share it with your friends if you like it. But let's get right into this video and talk about how to actually take pictures of nails. So there are a couple of things to keep in mind. We have the camera, we have lighting, poses, and the background. I'm actually going to do this with a regular iPhone. I have a 6S Plus, and you can absolutely take amazing pictures with your smartphone. You don't have to have a big, huge, expensive camera to do this. You don't want to use the flash on your camera. Just don't do it. We need to have light coming in from different angles, and it's easier to control. So don't use the flash. It will make the skin look pale and transparent, and you will not get the best out of your work. Second thing you need to do, or actually the first thing before taking a picture, clean your lens on the camera. I see this on so many pages, like when people actually, they don't clean up their lens. Take your shirt and go like this. Super easy, super fast. It's gonna be the biggest difference ever on your pictures. Clean your lens. Be careful not to take pictures too close to the nails if you have a smartphone like I do. Just back it up a little bit and you will get a better picture. So I would say back up a little bit and then crop it if you need to. You're gonna get better sharpness in your pictures. I always recommend to use a clean background. White, simple, easy. Don't force it with different stuff. It is also the best way to have control over your pictures when you're doing the editing later. I've seen also so many nail techs holding things like a dust brush or whatever it could be. It's just preference, but I figured you want to have my opinion on it, and my opinion is that it looks messy. Remove everything that is not nail related to your work. Just keep the focus on your nails, because that's what you want people to look at. You don't want people to look at cuticle oil bottle or a dust brush or a diamond thing. When I see pictures like that, I only look at the thing that the model or the client is actually holding. So get rid of everything or anything that could take focus away from your nails. I have just a cardboard piece covered with this marble pattern, and that's pretty much it. So I just throw this one up on the table and then I'm ready to go. You of course don't have to have marble. That's just a thing that I've decided to use to kind of trademark my pictures, but you can choose something else. Just keep it clean and easy to work with. Next thing you want to consider is, where is the light coming from and what kind of light is it? So for example, at my salon, I actually need to switch places with my client because I have a huge window with natural light coming in from behind my client, and of course I want to have that light on the nails. So we switch places, and then we have the ceiling light, and it's gonna be either cold or warm, so you have to consider that. And then you have your workspace lamp, and it's also going to be cold or warm. For me, I have the daylight coming in from behind the client, but when we switch, it's coming in from behind me when I take pictures. I have the ceiling light, it's like in the middle. I think it has like a little bit of blue tone in it. I actually just switched my workspace lamp, but my previous one had a really warm light. If I didn't do anything with my pictures, they actually comes out pretty green. Now I've changed my lamp, so it's a cold light and I love it. Try to find a workspace lamp with daylight light. Then you want to look at in which angle is the light coming from. So you have the ceiling light. Is it coming from the front, from the back? In which angle? So you might even don't want to sit at your table. You might want to move even to another spot at the salon. And the most important thing, of course, is your workspace lamp. I use my workspace lamp as a driving stick. Like, I'm going up and down and back and forth and down and up and down just to make sure I have the best possible angle when it comes to the light. So you have to mix and experiment a little bit with this because every situation is going to be different. Your nail salon is totally different from mine. But what I can tell you is that you want to have the light as close to the nail as possible. So keep it close down here. If you have it up here, it's not going to do much. But if you have it down here, it's easier to control. Once again, it's all about control. So it's easier to control, move it back and forth until you find the perfect light streak. So here, you can actually see the light streak coming in on top of the nail. This is very important. This is what's gonna enhance your design. You want this light streak to complement your design and the shape of the nail. So here, as I'm moving my workspace lamp back and forth, you can actually see how the light streak is moving in the nail. You want to have a nice line. I can't really tell you how it's supposed to look, but you can see it right here in the picture, and you will probably see it. If you experiment and go back and forth and up and down, you're gonna see it. So you want to have a long, beautiful, even light streak. When it comes to poses, this could be a tricky thing because some clients are really good at poses and some clients are not. But this is actually up to you. You need to tell your client how to pose and how to angle the hands. It is all up to you. So what I do is that I always tweak and move my client's hands and fingers around, and it could be the tiniest little movement. But for example, just a really basic pose is this one, which you can see here. If I tell my client to just place your hand like this, actually you can see the pinkies are actually gonna fall to the side, and then you will have this angle right here and this angle right here. So the nails are actually pointing in different directions. So what I tell my clients is lift your pinkies up. You're gonna have the light coming in straight onto the nails and up like that. So you can see the difference. Also, I tell them to lift their wrists up a little bit because that is also a little bit more flattering towards the nails. But it's always about small movements. Change it up a little bit. If you have this angle right or this pose right here, just try to stretch them out, bend them a little bit. It's all about small movements until you find that perfect angle to work with. And then once you find it, just make sure that you try to actually teach your clients how to get to that pose as quick as possible. So my clients, I must say, they are amazing at this. I still tweak it a lot, but they know usually what I tell them to do and what to change. As I said, this is up to you. You need to teach your clients how you want it. Another thing to keep in mind is that you don't want to take a picture with the nails going all over the picture. Try to keep it small. So you have a little frame right here, a little square. You want to be able to fit all the nails in that square so it's not far apart. Don't spread it out too much. And of course, also when it comes to light, make sure that you don't get shadows from your own phone when you're taking the picture. So once again, be aware of from which angle the light is coming from and try to avoid being in that light. Other thing when it comes to poses, take a look at different pictures on Instagram, gather a folder with inspiration for poses and try to copy that, and also see if you can come up with some of your own poses on the way. My final advice in this video, and that is try as you go, develop your own signature style when it comes to taking pictures of your nails. And this is because you want to stand out in a crowd. You don't want to blend in with all the billions and trillions and millions of different nail pictures on, for example, Instagram. So one way of doing this is to change your background, try out different poses and angles. You can do that with the lighting. You can create really dramatic shadows. Try to come up with things that no one has really tried out before. I know that, you know, it's hard, but try to see if you can tweak your pictures and make them your own, so that when people see your pictures, they're gonna be in 1 second like, yeah, that's her. And of course, another way to add more personality to your pictures is when it comes to the editing, and that is going to be the next part of this series, so stay tuned. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and you can of course subscribe for more videos, and then you will get a notification when the next video is coming up. If you like it, please share it with your friends. And if you haven't watched the first video of this photography series, you can of course find it in the description box below. I will see you in the next video. So take care, guys. Bye.